This is my boxcar or homemade tractor, whatever it's called. Today I'm gonna talk a little about the story of this machine, and yeah, it just kind of appeared on the channel one day because I had it before the channel was created, and I was building this. I can't remember, I wasn't that old when I started working on this. So in the bottom of this, it's stiga Garden 600 ride-on lawnmower, which I got for free. The engine wasn't even mounted, it was like broken totally, and so that was scrapped. We got a new one here. After some work, so I could drive it around, and then I started working on building the body. It's just plywood and these kind of boards stuff. It's not like rigid that way. And I got these to put in as windows and stuff, and when the time came to paint this, I was planning on making it Massey Ferguson red. That's kind of why we call it the tractor, because it was meant to be a tractor as well, kind of into.
From the beginning it was meant to be a truck.
Yeah, it have changed.
Yeah.
It have changed what it should be. But anyway, I contacted a company that makes forestry machines. I don't really know why.
You were doing that a lot with a lot of companies.
Yeah, exactly. So I sent them a letter and put a picture of this, and asked if they had any stickers or decals. This company. I'm not sponsored by them, that's why we're not, like, the videos isn't sponsored, but I got stuff from them. I got merch, posters, these lights, and as you can see, this is their logo. That I made out of plywood and it's painted with the permanent marker. It looks nice. And I didn't think they would reply, because some companies I wrote letters to, they never replied. They replied, they sent me like a huge box of stuff, merch and decals and lights and stuff. These lights were not those, it's like these, only these lights and stuff like that. So I was thinking, why not paint it in the same color as they paint their forestry machines? So I asked them what's the color code. They got the color code. It's the same, exactly the same color. It's like a little change, because the color code was only for metal colors.
Metal paint.
Metal paint. And that so it's a little change, but it's not, obviously. And then they wanted to feature me on this tractor on their social media accounts. I think it was just Facebook and Instagram from the beginning. And they sent me this. That was like what they got in return from sending me all the things. Then a while later they reached out saying they wanted to post the stuff on TikTok, and in return for that I would be able to come get a factory guided tour, like private guided tour. So we did that, and this have gotten a lot of views on their social media stuff. Like just the boxcar, I guess like 10, 11 when I started building this. Honestly, I think it was around there. I'm 15, soon 16 now. And yeah, I just got a lot of stuff to this, and this opened, like, if this never was built, I don't think I would have the other things. I would probably do something else right now. I think it's like that. And then we had a little sad accident with this last autumn. Tipped over, I lost the front wheel, tipped it over. So, but I just renovated it. I put in the door on the other side. That was never painted before the accident, but now it's painted. New windows, already dirty, but anyway. And yeah, it was only these two windows. And so we got the Toyota Tundra on the back. I don't know really why, it just became that way. And we got a little truck bed like thing on the back. And this is, it's kind of like, it's not very, I shouldn't say it that way, but it's fun in its way too. But driving pleasure, this does not win, but I mean in some way it does, but it's mostly, it's got some story, it's cool. Yeah, it's been through a lot of stuff. I remember driving this to my neighbor when it was a thunderstorm, because we were selling potatoes to some relatives. But it's, I never told the story really of this. And yeah, and I kind of think that it's always better to just reach out to companies and ask for something, whatever, stick or something. It can open a lot of doors, so to say. And yeah, I don't really know what to say more, but it's then when I started the channel, we were just driving it in the snow, the first video. That's... Sluta leka med den här för det låter. And that was not a success. It's not very off-road capable. But yeah, as it is right now, I like it. And in the beginning of the channel, we used it for different things. I don't really remember much, honestly, because quite early in the making of this channel we started working on the other machine, the Stig, as I call it. It's been through a lot too, but we got to take that story another time. Yeah. And I remember when I was like, I think it must be, yeah, I think it was since like 7th grade, when I was telling teachers I was doing this kind of stuff with lawnmowers. And they asked, so you have very well cut lawn? I'm like, no, none of my lawnmowers can cut grass any longer. And we're not even, kind of don't have a lawn anyway. It's basically, we're just living in the forest here. This is our summer place, by the way. Being in town is kind of boring because I can't drive anything of what I cut. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go repair my four-wheeler that just, the chain left the chat here down the road. ska jag stänga av den här.